and good evening, everyone, and welcome to At America. Thank you. At America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, with me, Farah, as one of the e-guides here for your events today. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters People Voice Executive Committee election. Yes, in today's agenda, we will discover and we will see who's going to be the executive election for this club, Metropolitan Toastmasters. And for our online audiences, we have a question of the day or trivia quiz for our social media followers. And the question is it true or false that Toastmasters International conducts club officer election on behalf of individual clubs? And for those of you who can answer the question correctly and quickly, will get a special shout out from us at the end of our event. And ladies and gentlemen, and also to all Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, without any further ado, let's just invite the Vice President of Education. Everyone, please give a big round of applause to TM Albert.
Well, thank you very much, our lovely EGOT, as always, and have fun. Okay, thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a good evening from me and for everybody here. And welcome to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. And today, because the president is absent, so there's me. And once again, I'm Albert. I'm still the vice president of education for Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Thank you. And I don't think we have guests here, so we will be very quick about this. For those who are watching online, Toastmasters International is a non-profit educational organization building confidence and teaching public speaking and leadership skills. And we are a very big organization all around the world with over 200,000 members and over 12,000 clubs all over in 145 countries all around the world. And next, please. Why specifically Metropolitan Toastmasters Club? Because first thing first, we improve your public speaking together. We evaluate, we practice, and we evaluate each other. And also we build in leadership skills, just like what we are going to discover today is about the new executive committee, which will lead this club for the whole year later on. And of course, by combining your leadership skills and public speaking skills, you will maximize your potential as a human. And also enjoy unlimited personal growth with Metropolitan Toastmasters Club and Toastmasters International in general. All in all, with collaboration with At America. So thank you, At America, to have us every single Tuesday, second and fourth Tuesday. And also we have a motto. So if you are at home, please share it with us. If I say have fun, you say go Mets. So have fun. Have fun. Thank you very much. Next, please. So you choose to be a member of Metropolitan Toastmasters. Then what else would you got? One thing is this: the pathway learning experience from Toastmasters International. Consists of currently 11 pathways. It's quite a lot and maybe a bit hard to take in, but it's designed to help you build the competencies that you need to communicate and to lead. If you just want to be on stage and present it quite nicely, you may want to do the presentation mastery, or maybe you need some more leadership development, and there is a leadership development, literally the leadership development pathway, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of skills that you may want to continue to explore, and you may want to know yourself even further with these pathways. Next, please. This is the currently still reigning executive committee. We have Toastmaster Wilson as the club president, but unfortunately he has a boot camp tonight, and then he is not able to come. And there's me. I'm the vice president of education. My name is Albert, and today we have the vice president of membership, Toastmaster Nikki, over there. Yay! We have Toastmaster Diana. She is not also not here, but I believe she is watching at home. And we have our secretary and treasurer, Toastmaster Andy. And also we have our sergeant at arms, Toastmaster Ozan. And the one that is still on the way here, but she said that she needs an hour to come here, is our immediate plus president, Toastmaster Claudia. Next, please. And today's meeting is quite a little bit different. If usually you see Matt as like cheerful and so just like venting and boasting all meeting long, then tonight is quite different. Tonight we don't have Toastmaster of the meeting because we are going to do the club executive committee election, and it's quite a bit formal. And I don't know, I know for those who followed Matt's meeting quite often, you feel like Matt's is quite a bit cheerful, not so serious, not so formal meeting, but tonight we are going to be a little bit formal. So if you're inconvenient about this kind of maths, I'm very sorry. And before that, we still have our general evaluator team tonight with us. We have our general evaluator, Toastmaster Wina. Can you please go to the stage and introduce your team?
Hi everyone. Okay, I'm your junior evaluator tonight. However, my job tonight is a bit different. I'm going to evaluate the elections process. And first, I would like to call my team member, Toastmaster Esther, as blood counter, to introduce her role. Hello everyone. Have fun. Okay, uh, there will be different ballot counter. As usual, you will scan the QR code, but tonight you have already got the paper election, so the form, so you can select your most favorite candidate, and then I will collect all the field form. So make sure to use your right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Esther. Back to you.
And for next, I will call our AN of the counter, Toastmaster Nikki, to introduce her role. Ada, ada di ini patient.
Hi everyone, my name is Nikki. Thank you. And as mentioned by our lovely Madam G over there, I will be your and word of the day counter. I will be counting how many times you say filler words intentionally or not, and I will also count the word of the day, which is passion. And I think everyone here already knows what it means, so I don't have to say it out loud. Okay, so I think that's that. Back to you, Madam G.
Thank you. And for the next, let's call our grammarian, Toastmaster Andy, to introduce the role.
Everyone, so I'll be the grammarian for tonight. So I'll be watching out for your word use, your vocabulary, and your sentence usage. And just be mindful when you give your speech to make it as clearly and as correct as possible. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. And for the last and not the least, let's call our timer, Toastmaster Irfan, to introduce the timer. Wow. Yay.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So today I'll be the timer. So the role of the timer will be to time the time you spend on the stage. So today there will be a table topic meeting. So the timer will be happen in the table topic session. And for the timer, there will be three indicators. The first one is the green lamp. It will be in the 1 minute time. And then the yellow lamp, it will be in 1 minute and 30 seconds. And the red one will be when the time is up. It will be at 2 minutes of the table topic. So when the times pass, already passed, you will not be eligible for the. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, that's all from now, and I will hand back my control to election chair, Toastmaster Albert.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Wina, as our general evaluator. So watch out for candidates. If you talk more than 2 minutes, you will be asked to go off the stage. And with that, I will take the chair. I will take the chair, and I will now conduct the election of Club Executive Committee of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club for the term July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025. The election process is as follows. Next, please. Every office in the executive committee will hold an election regardless of the number of candidates. The election will start with the announcement of the candidate for the office. After announcing the candidates, the chair will ask for nomination from the floor for 3 times. If there are any nomination from the floor other than the candidates, then they will be added to the list of candidates after the leadership committee verifies their eligibility to take the office. If there are more than one candidate for an office, the chair will ask the candidates in alphabetical order to give a campaign speech for a maximum of 2 minutes. The timer will show the green light at 1 minute, yellow at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and red at 2 minutes, and then you have 30 seconds to wrap up on your speech. After that, the sergeant at arms and the ballot counter will collect the secret ballot for the contested office. Only paid members of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club came to the election by person meeting into the election meeting entitled to 1 vote for every contested office. These members will be called voting members. No voting by any online platform, proxy or absentee ballot is allowed. Voting members write the name of the person they want to vote for on the ballot designated for that office. Voting members may also write names other than the candidates for the contested office. The ballot then will be collected by the sergeant at arms, tallied by the ballot counter, and then handed to the chair for announcing the result. Unsuccessful candidates may nominate themselves again for the next office. If there's only one nomination for an office, the chair will ask for any objection for the candidates to be elected for the office. If no objections are made, then the said candidate will be declared elected by acclamation. If any of the voting members object to the candidate, then the election will occur with a secret ballot casting a write-in name. And then the proceedings will continue as a multi-candidate election for an office. Are there any questions from the voting members? Are there any questions from the voting members? Are there any questions from the voting members? If not, we now proceed to the election for the Club Executive Committee of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club for the term July 2024 to June 2025. We will start the election for the office of Club President. The candidate for the office of Club President is myself. Is Albert Agung Alexander MS3 for the Club President candidate. Are there any other nomination for the office of Club President? Are there any more nomination for the office of Club President? Are there any more nomination for the office of Club President? If there are no more nomination for the office of Club President, then I declare the nomination for the office of Club President is officially closed. Since we only have one candidate for the office of Club President, I put the motion that Albert Agung Alexander is elected to the office of Club President. Is there any objection to the motion? Is there any objection to the motion? Is there any objection to the motion? Since there are no objection, I declare the motion is carried. The secret ballot is dispensed and Albert Agung Alexander is elected by acclamation for the office of Club President. Next, we will continue to the election for the office of Vice President of Education. The candidates are Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai for the VBE candidate and Toastmaster Resha Aditya Dendeng. Are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Education? Are there any more nomination for the office of Vice President of Education? Are there any more nomination for the office of Vice President of Education? If there are no more nomination for the office of Vice President of Education, then I declare the nomination for the office of Vice President of Education is officially closed. Since we have more than one individual candidate for the office of Vice President of Education, then the individual candidates will now speak for a maximum of 2 minutes. The time will be counted when you start your speech. Mr. Timer, please remind the timing with the lights, please. And with that, I will call the candidates in alphabetical order. For the first speaker, then please welcome Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai to the stage. The stage is yours.
Checking. All right. With this opportunity that I have to promote myself, I would say the reason why I wanted to become a vice president is 50% was a recommendation by my fellow Toastmasters to elect yourself to be this position. However, most of part, I personally wanted to challenge myself. With that said, I have a proposition or intended notion based on the previous EXCO nominee. They have intention to perhaps raise their fellow members consistencies and competency in terms of their own programming on each pathways, and perhaps to push them towards another competition for the next year, perhaps to the equal level of district, hopefully for the next future. And perhaps in the future, and we perhaps we will contain much consistencies as achieving a president distinguished club. That is my goals for the whole club's achievement for the next 12 months. And with that all, I'll, my conclusion is just vote for your own wise decision, whether it's me or my other fellow candidates. That is your power to vote. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our candidate for Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai. Next, I will call upon the second candidate in alphabetical order, which is Toastmaster Reisha Aditya Dendeng. Please over to the stage, and the stage is yours.
Fellow Toastmasters, thank you very much for the opportunity for me to stand here and explain why it would be good to pick me as the next Vice President of Education. I want to start my speech by saying one word, and I think that one word will be the base of the whole entire journey. Hopefully, if I got chosen to be the Vice President of Education, and that word is empathy. When I hear about Vice President of Education and that position being so big and focusing on your progress in education in Toastmasters, I don't want to also forget about empathy. Because yes, you can progress to level 1, level 2, level 3, even becoming a distinguished Toastmaster. But if we don't have empathy, then all of that is for nothing. I want to make sure that every journey you have, every education journey you have, will start with empathy, and you will also feel the empathy. How do I do that? I will make sure to check in on you every progress you have, every step of the way, and you can ask me if there is anything you need. And I will also create programs, hopefully in the future, that not only focus on the checklist in Toastmaster, because it is important, but also for you to have fun. Because, exactly, because our motto is have fun, go Mets. It's not something that just a saying. It's much more than that. Because you join Toastmasters to get values, but if you don't have fun, then don't join Toastmasters. So I hope that if I get chosen, we can work together and make Mets a better place for us to learn and have fun.
Thank you very much. Our candidates have spoken for themselves. With that, it comes to our time to vote. Please write the name of the candidates that you want to vote on the secret ballot for the Vice President of Education. We will have 2 minutes of silence. Mr. Timer, please start the timing for 2 minutes of silence for voting now. For those who have voted, please, who has written their names of candidate to vote for, please submit your vote slip to the ballot counter or the sergeant at arms. I believe 2 minutes has passed. Okay. Uh, Is it a neck-to-neck race or what? Jumlah vote berapa? Thank you very much, Toastmaster Esther, as our ballot counter. The counting has completed. There are 13 votes casted. In alphabetical order, I will announce the result in alphabetical order. Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai received 2 votes, and Toastmaster Resha Aditya Dendeng received 11 votes. With that, I declare Toastmaster Resha Aditya Dendeng is elected to the office of Vice President of Education. Please congratulate our new Vice President of Education, Toastmaster Ray. Hope you can work as well and also achieve what you has envisioned in your speech. Well done, Toastmaster Ray. Now, we will continue to the election of the office of Vice President of Membership. And Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, Vice President of Membership candidate, we are going to ask for a consensus this time. I will ask for consent. Toastmaster Ray, you also a candidate of Vice President of Membership. You have been elected to the Vice President of Education Office. Are you going to continue being a candidate for Vice President of Membership? Thank you very much for your consent, Toastmaster Ray. With that, we have only one candidate for Vice President of Membership, which is Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara. Are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership? Are there any further nomination for the for the office of Vice President of Membership? Yes, Toastmaster Ray, please come forward.
I love you, Shauki, but I think two two people is better than one, so that we have, you know, uh, yeah, the healthiness of competition. I nominate Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai as Vice President of Membership. Thank you.
Then I will ask for consent. Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai, you have been nominated from the floor to the office of Vice President of Membership. And to the according to the club constitution for Toastmaster International clubs, you are eligible to be elected as one of the officers. Are you consented to have to be one of the candidates for vice president of membership? He consented. So, with that, again, because you are a bit high in the alphabet, we have before that, I have to officially close the nomination first. Are there any further nomination? Are there any further nomination from the floor for the office of Vice President of Membership? Are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership? If there are no more nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership, then I declare the nomination for the office of Vice President of Membership is officially closed. Since now we have two candidates, I will invite the individual candidates. Aham. The individual candidates will now speak for a maximum of 2 minutes. The time will be counted from the start of your speech, and I will then call the candidates in alphabetical order. And once again, Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai, because you start with H, and Shoki start with an S. The stage is yours.
Well, too, you can play that game. All right. So, apparently, one candidate is not enough in essence to become membership. Is that so? All right. Therefore, if you wanted me to become vice membership, that's right, vice president member of membership. Therefore, I would gladly take it as a challenge. If you really wanted me to become one, therefore you have better to come up with your own speech on how would you like to be a VPM. You ask me, you wanted it, I will do it. In essence, of having fun doing this. Comments. It's an election, it's serious. Yeah. All right. With that said, if you want me to become a vice president of membership, well, therefore, I would like to continue a rapport, because every meetings, this is much in essence of how we promote our club to newer members. So I would like to every member, not only the VPM, to persuade the newest member, whoever comes along the way. So I won't do this job alone. This is the whole club's thing to do. I will delegate some people to some degree. However, if you have more problems to resign about membership, you can talk to me. If you want me to become soon to be a vice president of memberships, I rest my case.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai, our first candidate of Vice President of Membership. And then we will continue to the second candidate alphabetically for the Vice President of Membership, which is Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara. Please come to the stage and present your speech.
Because today is a very serious day, I'm going to be very serious. Because again, this is going to be my biggest challenge yet. So the reason why I become the nominated to become the vice president of membership, because a lot of people also recommend me to be in this particular role, and I believe I can fill in the gap. Why? First of all, vice president of membership is all about being able to connect with a lot of people. Not just connected the people who are in the club, but also people who want to know about the club. Being able to market ourselves as a member of Metropolitan Toastmaster is important because we are have fun. We need to show this kind of energy to a lot of people. Because let me tell you the reason why I joined Toastmaster. It's all about self-improvement, want to gain more connection, and getting a girlfriend. But apparently it didn't work. But in the end, I was able to gain something more. I was able to gain a lot of confidence in speaking in front of this stage. I was able to present myself more clearly and also showcasing all of the values that I get from Toastmasters. So, if I was nominated as the vice president of membership, I would like to show people what Toastmaster did to me, and hopefully this particular thing can also help other people as well to grow. So, have fun. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Shauki. With that being said, voting members, please cast your vote using the secret ballot provided. Mr. Timer, please count 2 minutes of silence for the voting members to complete their secret ballot. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Esther and Toastmaster Irfan. 2 minutes has passed, and I have received 13 votes casted. I will announce the votes in alphabetical order. There are a total of 13 votes cast. Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai received 6 votes, and Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara received 7 votes. Therefore, I declare Toastmaster Shauki Zulwakar Kiswara is elected to the office of Vice President of Membership. Please congratulate our new Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Shauki. Welcome to the family. We will continue on to the election of the office of Vice President of Public Relations. And we have three-way split this time. We have Toastmaster Ananda Nafiska Inshira, and then Toastmaster Nabila Chandra Arum, and also Toastmaster Sylvia Limiawan as the Vice President of Public Relations candidate. Before we continue, are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations? Are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations? Are there any further nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations? Since there are no more nomination for the office of Vice President of Public Relations, hereby I declare the nomination for the Vice President of Public Relations is officially closed. Then we have more than one candidate, so the individual candidates will now speak for a maximum of 2 minutes again. And the time will be counted when you start your speech. With that, I will call upon our first candidate in alphabetical order, Toastmaster Ananda Nafiska Inshira.
Test. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk long. So for those of you who haven't know my name is Nafiska, and I'm one of the candidate of VPPR, Vice President of Public Relations. So, I grew up in joining organization since I was in junior high school until now. And actually, I am experienced of being in charge of public relation division. So I think this position relates me really well. And also, actually, I am a marketing communication officer in my office. So actually, my job description right now is actually related to the position that I registered, which is Vice President of Public Relations. So, yeah, I think that's it, and I believe that you can count on me for this. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nafiska, our first candidate. The second one, I will call in alphabetical order. The second one is Toastmaster Nabila Chandra Arum. Toastmaster Nabila, the stage is yours.
Hello, fellow Toastmaster. I'm Nabila. I work as social media specialist in multinational media agency. Last year, my friends and I won Meta Hackathon. And for some of you who don't know Meta, it's actually a parent company of some social media apps, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. And some of you must think that I'm so passionate about my work. But honestly, sometimes I feel stressed as a human. I feel tired of my work. And that's why I try to find some escape. And thanks to our current VPPR, although she is not here, and Instagram, I found Metropolitan Toastmaster. and I fall in love with this club. That's why I joined as a member last year. And if I become the vice president of public relation, I will not only continue what's actually really good in our club, in Instagram account, and then in partnership with at America, but I will also try to reach more people using another thing, for example, using engaging content in IG Reels, and I will also use another platform, particularly TikTok. So I hope if I become the vice president of public relation, you guys want to be the talent in the video of the TikTok, and let's make our club, Metropolitan Toastmaster, to be the top of mind, not only for the fellow Toastmaster, but also in other community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, our second candidate, Toastmaster Nabila. And now I will call our third candidate in alphabetical order, which is Toastmaster Sylvie. Toastmaster Sylvie Alimayawan, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Good evening, our fellow Toastmaster and everyone who watching us. So thank you also for all my friend that candidate me to become a VP of relationship. If I relationship. Maybe if I nominate and I'm being choose, I will make not only public relation but also in relationship. Okay. So if I chosen to be the VP of public relation, for sure I will develop and improve the social media that already have now. Even though I know Metropolitan Instagram already good one, already fun one with the Instagram post. But I think in the digital area now, there's a lot more that can be improved. So that's my mission to so I can hopefully I can improve more in the social media. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Sylvie, our third candidate. With that being said, we will now continue to the voting process. Voting members, please cast your vote. Write in the names of the one who you think deserve the office of Vice President of Public Relations. Timer, please count 2 minutes of silence starting now. Minutes passed. We will wait for the ballot counter to tally the votes. I will continue the election. The votes, the ballots are original and presented in order. There are a total of 13 votes. I will announce the voting result in alphabetical order. Toastmaster Ananda Nafiska Inshira received 0 votes. Toastmaster Nabila Chandra Arum received 12 votes. And Toastmaster Sylvia Limiawan received 1 vote. Therefore, I declare Toastmaster Nabila Chandra Arum as our new Vice President of Public Relations. Please congratulate our new Vice President of Public Relations, Toastmaster Nabila. TikTokan kita habis ini. Siapin joget-joget. We'll continue to the next election, which is our Metropolitan Toastmasters Club Secretary candidate. Since we have one candidate elected already, so we will ask for consent. Toastmaster Nabila, you have been elected to the office of Vice President of Public Relations. You are also a candidate for the club secretary. Do you consent to continue being a candidate of club secretary, or do you want to withdraw your candidacy? Thank you very much for your consent. So we have only one candidate for the club secretary, which is Toastmaster Sylvia Limiawan. Are there any further nomination for the office of club secretary? Are there any further nomination for the office of club secretary? Are there any further nomination for the office of club secretary? If not, then I declare the nomination for the office of club secretary is officially closed. Since we have only one candidate for the club secretary, I put the motion that Toastmaster Sylvia Limiawan is elected to the office of club secretary. Is there any objection to the motion? Are there any objection to the motion? Are there any objection to the motion? Since there are no objection, I declare the motion is carried, the secret ballot is dispensed, and Toastmaster Sylvia Limiawan is elected by acclamation for the office of club secretary. Please congratulate our new club secretary, Toastmaster Sylvie. We will continue on to the election of club treasurer. The office of club treasurer also only have one candidate, which is Toastmaster Ananda Nafiska Inshira. Are there any further nomination for the club for the office of club treasurer? Are there any further nomination for the office of club treasurer? Are there any further nomination for the office of club treasurer? Five, four, three, two, one. Since there are no more nomination for the office of club treasurer, therefore I declare the nomination for the office of club treasurer is officially closed. Since there is only one candidate for the office of club treasurer, I put the motion that Toastmaster Ananda Nafiska Inshira is elected for the office of club treasurer. Is there any objection to the motion? Is there any objection to the motion? Are there any objection to the motion? Since there are no objection, I declare the motion is carried. The secret ballot is dispensed, and Toastmaster Ananda Nafiska Inshira is elected by acclamation for the office of club treasurer. Please congratulate our new club treasurer, Toastmaster Nafiska. Yay! We will continue to the last election, which is the club sergeant at arms. We have one candidate for the office of club sergeant at arms, which is Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai. Are there any further nomination for the office of sergeant at arms?
So, apparently one is not enough if we're selected as a candidate. However, I would like to nominate someone based on recommendation, which he actively contribute to many events of Toastmasters, especially Metropolitan Toastmaster Club. So I would like to nominate Toastmaster Pasha to the stage. With his contribution to the club and his work based on his work ethics, I believe he's also a suitable candidate to be a club sergeant at arms. That is all for me.
Thank you very much. There are more. Wait a second. Since yeah, according to the club constitution of Toastmaster International Clubs, Toastmaster Fasha, you are eligible to be elected as the officer. Are you consent to be elected as the sergeant at arms? Okay. We got a second candidate, Toastmaster Muhammad Irfan Shah. Next, I saw another hand raised. Nafiska, please come forward. Please come forward. Please come forward. And who are you nominating?
So I would like to nominate Irfan for the next Sergeant at Arms candidate. Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Irfan. The floor has nominated you to be another candidate of Sergeant at Arms. Do you consent to be one of the candidates of the Sergeant at Arms? Okay. According to the club constitution of the Toastmaster International Clubs, Toastmaster Irfan is also eligible to be elected as the Sergeant at Arms. With that, wait a second. Your name is Muhammad Irfan. Muhammad Irfan Maulana. Muhammad Irfan Shah Asof. Huh? Muhammad Irfan Maulana. Irfan Maulana without Muhammad, right? Irfan Maulana. You want to switch the position, right? Irfan Maulana. So Irfan Maulana, Ghiijklm. So again, you cannot run from destiny because destiny replaces itself. So our first candidate, since we have a second, are there any further nomination before I close? Are there any further nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms? Are there any further nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms? If not, then I officially declare the nomination for the office of Sergeant at Arms is officially closed. We now have 3 candidates. Now the individual candidates will speak for the maximum of 2 minutes, and I will invite to the stage in alphabetical order, which is, well, you again, Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai. Our first candidate for the office of Sergeant at Arms. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Albert. Even though I nominate someone to be another candidate, however, I do not intend to throw the speech in spirit of the election. I'm serious. Therefore, I propose, even though what I'm gonna do, even though as a sergeant at arms, is practically continuing what I'm doing right now. You can see here, proceed, and carry on the process of starting to preparing the whole meeting much for the future. It's simple as that. However, I do not tend to throw it. I would like to have a fellow competition as a healthy one, and I do believe another one that I nominate is also have those capabilities, and I do so too. Without further ado, I would like to vote for me, guys, if you believe to me to continue, or you have other things in mind to vote for another if you like to believe that person have the opportunity to become a sergeant at arms. That is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Incumbent Sergeant at Arms. Next in line of alphabetical order is Irfan Maulana. Toastmaster Irfan Maulana, the stage is yours.
Passion is a simple word, yet it's something that is hard to achieve and to have and to work on. And maybe we all here gathers with the same passion, with a similar passion, and that's why we are gathered here. But how can this meeting happen if there is, how can we do this passion, we work on this passion, if there is no meeting at all? So I think that being a sergeant at arms is not only about preparing a meeting, but it is to facilitate everyone here to achieve that passion. So I think I really want to help everyone to accomplish that dream. I want to see everyone achieve their dream. So that's why I think that this position is more than what it is, and that's why I want to fill this position. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our second candidate, Toastmaster Irfan Maulana. And then the third candidate in alphabetical order is Muhammad Irfan Shah Azov. Toastmaster Fasha, the stage is yours.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Fasha. I have been coming to Toastmasters since like the end of last year, and I've been really enjoying the club atmosphere, and that's why I've decided to join earlier this year. But honestly, I was not prepared to be nominated for today, so I'm not even sure what the entire thing that you're supposed to be doing as a surgeon at arms. But I know that some some of the members are um, asking that that I would try to take this position, and if it was so interested upon me to take the position of surgeon at arms, I would do my best to learn and to fulfill all of the things that needed to be done in this position. And that is all for me. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Fasha. We will now continue to the voting process. Voting members of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, please write in the names you want to vote as the club surgeon at arms. Timer, please count 2 minutes of silence for the voting members to complete their secret ballot. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Irfan and Sir Esther. The ballots are original and presented in order. There are a total of 13 votes cast. I will announce the result of the voting in alphabetical order. Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai received 6 votes. Toastmaster Irfan Maulana received 4 votes. Toastmaster Muhammad Irfansyah Azov received 3 votes. I declare Toastmaster Hiban Zafran Rifai is re-elected to the office of Surgeon at Arms. Please congratulate our not so new Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Ozan. Okay. Well, that fortunately concludes our election for today. Thank you for all of your cooperation and your willingness to serve the club as the club executive committee. And thank you for all the members that have voted and also voiced their opinion for a better Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. Therefore, I declare the election of the club executive committee for Metropolitan Toastmasters Club for the term of July 1, 2024 to June 30, 2025 has concluded. Now I will invite all the elected officers to the stage, please. The VPE elect, Toastmaster Ray, VPM elect, Toastmaster Shauki, VPPR elect, Toastmaster Nabila, Secretary elect, Toastmaster Sylvia, Treasurer elect, Toastmaster Nafiska, and also still our Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Hozan. Nikki. Udah begini sih sebenarnya ini sudah sih. Presiden baru dong. I will invite the VPE elect to Masa Reisha Aditya Dendeng to be to give one speech.
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, thank you again for nominating me and then choosing me to be your Vice President of Education. The reason why I'm here is, as I said, I want to spread empathy to each of every one of you as members of Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, especially in reaching your levels in education in Metropolitan Toastmasters Club. I would not be here if not because of all of you, but I would like to give a special thank you to my mentor, Toastmaster Albert, because he encouraged me to keep learning, whether in the education side, but also as a Toastmaster in general. And also, even though he's not here, I want to say my biggest thanks to the past president. Oh my God, this is so weird. Not past yet. the president, Toastmaster Wilson, for being such a great leader in leading us as members, and also to show me the drive of being a great public speaker. And I hope that we all can learn together in the next future. And I hope to have feedbacks from you along the way. And I meant what I said. So if you have any questions or anything that you want to say to me as a VPE, I don't want to make this a very quote unquote professional thing. Of course, I will work professionally, but I will encourage you all to treat me as a friend because I treat all of you as a friend. And I think it's supposed to be like that. And I hope that we all can enjoy all the time we're learning here in Metropolitan Toastmaster Club. Last but not least, have fun! Back to Mr.
Thank you very much. And also, as the president-elect of Metropolitan Toastmaster Club, I will give my gratitude to all of you guys. And this is actually my passion as an educator. I have my passion is educator, as around education. That's why I stepped into the EXCO for the first time as the vice president of education. And at that time, in my mind, I have only one goal, which is to make Metropolitan Toastmasters Club have a position in the district contest. And fortunately, we have one. Yay! Our now Vice President of Education elect, Toastmaster Ray. And also, I'm really glad that Metropolitan Toastmasters also has branch of competition of speech contest in the division level, such as in the table topics, evaluation, and also in the international speech contest. Toastmaster Ozan, Ray, and Toastmaster Shauki. And I believe that this is not the end. The fun has just begun. So keep coming and have fun. Go. Thank you very much. And now we will continue to the evaluation session. And with that, I will call upon our general evaluation to Toastmaster Wina.
And for the first, I would like to call our R and move to the counter, Toastmaster Nikki.
All right, hi everyone. First of all, congratulations once again to the new EXCO members. Can I have a big round of applause for them, please? I am really glad to find out about the new EXCOs. I really definitely feel that they will do well. But going back to my role, I think for today, especially for the speeches, I didn't find a lot of filler words. Maybe for those candidates who were taken by surprise to be on the stage. But that is definitely understandable. There are some ahs here and there and some filler words used, but not a lot that it would be distracting. So kudos to all of you guys for not using filler words for today. For the word of the day for today, which is passion. Unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, I only heard our president-elect using the word passion, because your passion is to be an educator, correct? All right, so, and Irfan also, sorry, I think I missed it. All right, Irfan, thank you so much, Fasha, for reminding me. But I hope everyone here as well have their passion reignited with the new EXCO, and then hopefully the new EXCO can also ignite passions in all of our hearts. All right, thank you very much. Back to you, Madam GE.
And for the next, let's call our grammarian, Toastmaster Andy, to the report.
Right, thank you. So, again, congratulations for all of the new EXCOs. You did wonderful speeches, and that I guess that's why you are chosen. I hope that's the reason. And about the grammars for tonight, I feel like all of us here can understand you all very clearly with what you're trying to convey, and especially uh, how you convey your passion in how you're going to execute your role and everything. So I think you all did really well, and I don't see any major grammar issues. So I think it's a very decent speeches all in all. All right, that's all. Thank you.
And for the last is my report. I will make it short. And for the first, our election order already fulfilled the Toastmaster International itself. And the election process are really fun and live. And we have a lot of candidates we're going to select. And for the last, I would like to congratulations to all the exco and good luck for serving Metropolitan Toastmaster. And I will hand back my contract to our president, Toastmaster Arbor.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Wina, for your evaluation. Well, now we're nearing the end of our session. Continue to the next slide. For those of you who are new to Metropolitan Toastmasters Club, you can also you want to know more about our club. There's always a way to do it, and it's from our Instagram, mats.toastmasters. You can follow us from the QR code over there, or you can just type it in the Instagram, mats.toastmasters. And also, if you want to know more about not only our activity but also what we do in our club, you can also talk to our vice president of membership, still, still a member, still the vice president of membership. That was Nikki. At least for another 3 weeks, you can scan that QR code on the most left side for her number, and the next one is for our Friends of Metropolitan Group. And that is all from us, which then we will continue still in our exco term of 2023 to 2024. Our last meeting is next 2 weeks, which is the inauguration, where we will conduct our new exco to be the next exco for the next term of 2024 to 2025. With that, I will officially close the meeting. Thank you very much, and then I will pass the stage back to the Giga. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much once again. Congratulations to every Metropolitan Toastmasters Members Club who have been participate in this executive committee election. And also I would like to congratulate to the MATS member, the selected one, the executive committee. Thank you so much for being here. And earlier in our event, we have a question of the day. And the question is it true or false that Toastmasters International conducts club officer election on behalf of individual clubs? And the answer is false. The club officer selections are conducted within individual clubs, not by Toastmasters International. And shout out to @Heredita from Instagram for answering correctly. And for those of you who are interested to know more about America and also interested enough to come to America and involve in our special event, kindly visit our website at www.atamerica.or.id. Also visit our social media pages. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or X at AT America. And with that, my name is Farah Shiba, and see you at the next Set America event. Goodbye!